Good evening, everyone. It's Lauren George here. I'm here to show my website. So here's my homepage. I have my little Be Inspired teaching art. I want to inspire my students. A little further down on the page, I have a little quote. I figure I'll change this every month. And I have featured here students of the month of October, some of the photography work and Art 8 work. So there's a little carousel where people can look through the work. A little further down on the home page, I have connected to my calendar. So this has upcoming dates, holidays, meetings. I will be posting homeworks and work on this as dates get a little bit closer and I figure them out. Even further down on the page at the bottom, this is something I do every year. I'll let you guys read a little bit about it. It's mandala coloring books. I have my digital studio and digital media art class do this every year. And this is something I love, and I think it's fun to share this with not only just my building, but maybe some of the other buildings and art teachers and anybody else who visits the site. So this is connecting to a coloring book, a PDF of a coloring book that I make every year with my studio classes. And these are all student-created works and designs. So it's a little something I do, as I said, every year. Creating coloring books are great for anybody, not just artists, but they're proven to help calm people and refocus. And what I've actually done is, relating to the topic of the coloring books, I have some related articles here. So there's about 3 of them that go on about how they reduce stress and anxiety, they improve motor skills and vision. So all the perks of coloring. Just a few little fun things on the home page. I plan to do this throughout the year. We have a section for students, so it breaks it down for each class here, but also if you click on the word students, it will bring you to kind of a little hub page. All of my headers are pretty much the same, at least for these sections. But the individual classes, the images that I have for them are according to what's actually here on the students page. So if you were to click on each grade, I don't have anything for 7th grade yet because I haven't taught that yet this year. But for the grades, I have connected to Google Classroom. 8th grade is also going to be working with Tinkercad. Student gallery, I'll get to that in a moment. A little description about the course underneath. When you click on the student gallery, it will bring you to a page where it shows different works by the students. So this was a skateboard project that they did my last quarter. My students for this quarter are now beginning this project. They did a mixed media project with oil pastels, and watercolors. That's really all the work I have for 8th grade that I've shown on here. I didn't really get around to taking as many pictures. I plan to take more this quarter. So I pretty much do this with all of my classes. All of them have an active connection to Google Classroom. All of them have about this course section that talks about what we do in the course, the name and number of the course, the grades, whether it's a half year, full year, the amount of credits, prerequisites. Once again, the student galleries show different artwork created by the students. Listing what the project is. One of the reasons I wanted to create my website like this is so that other students can take a look at the website and see, well, this is the type of work that we do. And, somebody looking at this maybe saying, hey, I want to create one of these. This class looks like a lot of fun. So I wanted to showcase the students' work and also to build enthusiasm about the art classes. Oops. I have one for my Media Art Honor Society as well, for photography, film and video. Each of them, the same setup. Google Classroom, Studio, about this course. It's again more students' work in the gallery. This one in photography, it tells you a little bit about each of the projects. Project of ColourPop, what HDR is. I'll show one more and then I'll let you guys look through the rest. But as I said, each is set up pretty much the same. Just the header image changes according to which class it is. About this course, this is the Studio and Digital Media Art, the full year. With this, I go into a few of the programs that are used. The Piskel, the Tinkercad, Flipgrid, all of these three are active links to online programs that I use in the class. So that way students can access them much faster. It was a project that the students work with, creating their own GIF animations. We work with Tinkercad for 3D printing. Check out the homepage for this year's mandala design coloring books. I was discussing that a little bit earlier. The student gallery, once again, these are all student works, and these were all created, GIF animations, through Piskel. Using Photoshop, which is on all the schools' the art computers. We work with perspective drawing in Photoshop, character designs. Okay, and last but not least, I have a page, Meet the Teacher and contact info, a little bit about myself so people can see, well, who is this art teacher and what does she teach? I was inspired by some of my classmates who also did this early on, and I really liked it. I thought it was a great idea, so I decided to copy it. And then I have my email address in case anybody has any questions or concerns. A little bit further down, I have some ways people can connect with me on here. They can check out my Pinterest boards. I like to have my board, this is strictly for work related, and this deals with certain topics that I cover. We do a project on Zentangles, on mandalas, different craft projects, some projects with yarn, photography. So these are specific to art, and I like to tell people while they're working, maybe they find some inspiration on here, because there's a lot of inspiration. I've taken actually some projects from Pinterest and have had students recreate similar works of art, and one just for adorableness, just because. As well as connecting to my channel on YouTube, which has some videos about how to connect with Tinkercad, how to work with Piskel. So these are some of the programs that we use in my media class that students are able to look up and tutorials on that they can follow. And that is really it about my website. I'm sorry that this is about 9 minutes long, but thank you very much for your time, for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed my site. Thank you very much.